Hello ladies and gentlemen, in this video we're going to take a look at another awkward melody. We're going to have an awkward melody challenge. And this melody is from the song entitled, Well, You Needn't. But we're going to, because it is a challenge. Whether you find the awkwardness too much for this melody and you don't enjoy it too much, or whether you just enjoy the challenge, or whether you genuinely enjoy the awkwardness of this melody. It's all up to you, of course. Personal self-expression, right? Everybody likes a different color in the box of crayons. So without further ado, let's give it a try. It looks fairly simple, but first listen with your ears. There's a lot of jumping around. First listen to your ears and see what it does for you. Here we go. So that's the main part, and there's a little bit more, of course, that we'll go into a little bit later in the video. But that's just the main part. And you can see I kind of hesitated at one point. I've been trying for 2 days to do it perfect. I just can't seem to do it perfect. But it's nothing to be overly embarrassed about, because after all, this is the Awkward Melody Challenge. So as you can see, there's not a whole lot of notes here. But unlike a lot of songs that are more conventional, where you can jump around, but it's kind of a little bit of jumping around, let's say. So something like this. Right? There's some jumping around going on there, but it's fairly close, and it's also kind of up and down the scale jumping. So, as we could tell, in this melody, there's some big jumps, and that's what makes it so wonderfully awkward. Again, not awkward bad, awkward cool. So here we go. Let's try it again. Little high note over here. And then the same thing again. Or no. So not only are we jumping the pitch tone sequences, but a couple of the notes are closer together. Remember, this little notation here in music is a swing note, where it kind of looks like, somebody swinging on the playground, let's say, right? A swing note, and that means that these two notes are a little closer together, or sometimes a lot closer together than the rest of them. So not only are we jumping around in different pitches all over the place, but we're also compressing and expanding the space between the notes, and that's one of the beautiful sonic properties of this wonderful song. And as we get down here to this part at the end, they sort of... Let's see. Oops. All right. Oh, I can already tell. Okay, here's yet another thing. I can tell, did you hear the little bit of metal noise and the lack of perfect ringing out of these keys? So when you're jumping around a lot, of course, you're going to, because you're trying your best, you're going to hit it a little awkward, and it makes your keys slide a little bit. So that's another hazard of doing an awkward melody challenge. So there's a couple little variations. You could go, instead of... That sounds much better. Or you could go... Right? There's some different variations all in this area. And again, I don't want to show them all to you, because I want you to, see them for yourself. See how we're doing on time here. Okay, it looks like we're doing okay. So, the part that links this song all together, so that's the basic melody. The part that links this song together is, of course, the typical 4 parts of a song. So there's the first time you go through the melody, and then you repeat it, and then there's the third part of the song is kind of like the bridge that takes you from the second to the fourth part of the song, right? And the fourth part is just repeating the top again. So let's take a look at this part. Right? Boy, could you hear those keys muting out on the posts again? Mr. James has to pay a little bit more attention to his technique, I think. Otherwise, those notes just aren't going to sound good. So this is the basic notation of, the first time around, it's... And the second time around, you repeat that, but you also go up a pitch. right? And then my squiggly little line, of course, I've only used this a couple times, is hitting the 3 Fs and just sort of make your way down. Use your own self-expression. Make your way down to the C. And then back to the top. Okay, so that's about it. It is the Awkward Melody Challenge for the song, Well, You Needn't. But you can if you want. Alright? Take it easy. Bye-bye.